What is happening here?
So, you prefer a story with wanton violence over a
Dulfunth
complicated
the
and
Dolphin,
intensely intimate connection.
Victor Varian,
Is that what I'm
Crucius
hearing?
Two Shields.
Stop making me sound like some kind of brute. You know that's not what this is about.
I actually think it makes you sound quite dashing, Dolph.
Eh?
A victim of mischaracterization is what I am. He's making me look like an idiot in front of my crew.
Because you said you had relations with a sea slode, right?
I told him privately it makes no narrative sense on a lot of levels. All of a sudden, he starts making me look like some illiterate rube. I read, I know things about story and character, and I deserve to be heard in good faith.
When I get out of here, I'm making a song called Dolphin the Dullard. I paid him for safe passage all the way here, and he's threatening me over my lyrics? Oh, that's pirates for you.
You sound insufferable. What did you do?
I was inspired enough by Dullard and his crew to write an epic poem based on their adventures. While doing a reading just now, he felt the need to interrupt and take issues with my creative liberties regarding his selection of bedfellows.
Why'd you feel the need to change that?
I don't have to explain my creative choices just because someone takes issue with them. Oh, he says he slayed a sea slode. I said he laid a sea slode. Well, the truth is that both claims are fiction. I'm not hurting anyone. It's more interesting this way.
Who are you, anyway?
I'm Victor Varian, bard, poet, songwriter, storyteller. It's funny, I thought you were going to say you recognized me. I get that so much more often. Back on the mainland, anyway.
I've never heard of you.
And I've never heard of you. So, I guess we have that in common.
And what are you doing on Solstice?
Looking for inspiration. I heard all about the goings-on here, and I tried to get here as fast as I could. Seems like most of the good stuff happened without me here to witness. I'm trying to get what information I can so the trip isn't a total loss. See? It's a captivating narrative choice.
I didn't agree to that.
Those with taste.
You twist my words one more time, little man, and I'll twist off whichever one is your quill hand.
Well, maybe I'll just scrap this song. When I get out of here,
A victim of mischaracterization is what I am. He's making me look like an idiot in front of my crew.
I like this, and I hope he does break your hand. Anyways,
I do think Dolph's got a point that him bedding a sea slode makes no sense with the rest of Victor's story. There's no way he could hold his breath long enough. Me, on the other hand, I wouldn't have a problem.
okay, thank you for oversharing.
I keep telling Dolph he should just write his own story, but whatever.
I like
he
your
wants.
barnacle shoulders.
Personally, I might keep the bedded sea slode thing, but no, nobody wants to listen to old Brucius Two Shields.
Why are you called Two Shields? I only see one.
Yeah, like I'm going to tell some stranger where I keep my second shield. Nice try.
Well, aren't you just the most interesting group of little characters? That's a Myrgaunt. Alright, Spider, you want to die that badly? Alright, let me head to this crafting station, wherever it is. Why is it already on my map, though? It's just another glitch. Well, it's not giving me the credit for it, so... Shared burden. Oh, this is the one for the companions thing, right? When you enter this combat, reduce the damage you take. Your combat done, you automatically revive them. Yeah. This is like if you want to try to make a companion build, which still wouldn't be very viable, but it's better than nothing. Oh, these are stacks of 25. Good to know. Where did I put those? Where did they go? Oh, here they are. Take the bound ones. You. Those away for later. Shared burden, shared burden, shared burden. I will feed you to my table later. Okay, let's go up the coast because it looks like there might be a thing of interest and a world boss. Whoa. That Reaper is huge. That might be a story-related thing later. More plasms. Cool, cool, great stuff. There should be something to read. Oh, and a chest. No. So is it safe to assume that all the water you're gonna find, like, inland for... Are those soul-shriven mud crabs? They sure are. All the inland water is gonna be foul water. Over here. There should be a book around here. And another thing to break. Soulforged shield. Here we go. Shiv. Okay, goodbye, Shiv. Well, I guess maybe there's no book around here? This is a book, but guess not. Alright, well, point of interest, Leviathan's End. Oh, well, yeah, that sure is a Leviathan. What am I looking at? That's a cool looking huge book. That's such a steep cliff. Okay. So there's a world boss up here. Is there anyone even doing... Whoa. Why are people not participating? Is there some catch to this boss? Is there something bad about this one? Or are those people just kind of like half idle and not paying attention? Stop that. Man, these enemies were so annoying in the trial. I still remember them. What? That was weird. It was like my aim was locked onto these feral soul things. Oh no, he does the wall of fire thing too. I don't know how to deal with this. I don't know how to deal with the wall of fire thing. The other boss does it too, and it's like you can't. Uh-oh. 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 You just need to like outrun it, I guess, or get to the boundaries of where it activates. Is that why everyone was hesitant to do this boss? Oh my god, he's doing it again. I'm just gonna stay on the stairs. Oh my god, this guy does so much damage. Yeah, he can't. His stupid mechanic doesn't work if he's on the stairs. I just don't want to pull him too far from his range. I don't know what it is. You just kicked me? Oh my god, he has so much health too. It feels like something's wrong with the damage that the fire wall thing does. Like, it's not supposed to be doing a 20-hit unblockable damage. So you guys better get out of there. Yep, I warned you. Try to kill him before he leaves the arena too much. Alright, I should be doing laser. Stop that, sir. Oh my god. Is this guy just repeatedly shield bashing? That's funny. Okay, good, we got a tank. Cool. That boss sucked. Daedric Anvil. I'm guessing it's another part of the... Actually, I can check how I'm doing on that. DLC, Solstice. Holy shit, there's a lot here. Found 2, well, I have 2 out of 5 leads. Okay, well. Get them all eventually. It was fun. I do love cheesing a cheesy boss. Cariel. No relation to Toriel.
You face the I don't mean to alarm you, but Prince Naaman is back.
Oh!
He has the Staff of Magnus, and he's working with the Worm Cult.
What?
I can't take him on alone, not with this injury. You were a friend to the Eyes in the past. Will you help once again?
It's good to see you too, I guess, but what?
I don't know what the Worm Cult wants with the Staff of Magnus, or Prince Naaman, but it sounds disastrous. Queen Iran, the Dominion, everything is in jeopardy. I have the beginnings of a plan, but I can't move fast enough with this injury.
What do you need me to do?
I need you to be my eyes and ears in the Worm Cult nest. We have to find some way to take the staff back and tear the alliance between the prince and the cult apart without being found out. Think you can do that?
Sure.
I need to know you can get around unnoticed. Take these stones. Practice tossing them at barrels near that watchdog. Prince Naaman nearly destroyed the Valenwood with the Staff of Magnus. Now that he's with the Worm Cult, I want to be cautious.
How did he get the staff again? I have
I
questions.
expected as much. All right. What do you want to know?
Wait, did Vanis? No, Vanis didn't have the staff, man. How is Prince Naaman here? He died.
He died by your hand. But we both know that something as ordinary as death could never be good enough for the prince. We can thank the Worm Cult for his return. When I saw him, he looked much better than a corpse has any right to.
What do you mean?
He didn't look like a zombie, and he sounded like his usual haughty self. Unfortunately for us, he seems normal. That takes powerful magic and a lot of effort. Whoever brought him back is just as much a threat as he is.
What are they doing here? Why do they have the staff of Magnus?
I saw the Worm Cult transporting metal structures into the fortress. Perhaps they chose this as the site of another shackle? I struggle to see why they want to pull Cold Harbor into Mundus. But then again, I'm not a grub-worshipping cultist.
Ooh, good burn. Another shackle.
The shackles help pull one plane of existence into another. But with Prince Naaman and the Staff of Magnus, I honestly don't know if this shackle will work the same way. They could be experimenting with more efficient ways to kill us all.
Tell me more about the staff of Magnus.
The god of magic made it. While it doesn't always do what mages want, it's incredibly powerful. What evil cult wouldn't want to possess it? Queen Irene loaned the staff to the Mages Guild. I was supposed to look after it. That plan didn't work.
Why did Queen Irene send you here?
Well, not everyone can lounge about with the Stirk Fellowship. The Queen loaned the staff to the Mages Guild. It was supposed to help from afar. I don't know how the worms found us, but they slaughtered everyone and stole the staff. I tracked it here.
Why'd you get the Fellowship to help you?
Believe me, if I could get word to Razumdar or someone else in the Fellowship, I would. But this injury means I can't get anywhere fast. Besides, I can't abandon my post. What if they move the staff? No. I'm lucky you came along when you did.
Okay. Throwing stones? Excuse me with this brain? Oh, that's an actual just dog. I thought it was gonna be like a hound.
Nice placement.
Got here pretty fast for someone with lots of boo-boos.
Now that I know you can get yourself out of a pinch without getting caught, it's time to put that new skill to use. Sneak around that worm cult nest. I'd go with you, but I'd only slow you down.
What should I look for?
Information. Anything you can get your hands on. Listen in on private conversations. Read important-looking messages. Those sorts of things. But don't get caught. If one cultist noticed you, they'll alert the rest, which would complicate everything.
Are the cultists that organized?
I watched them drill an intruder protocol. Once you get into their camp, you'll see some penitents holding bells. If those bells sound, everyone snaps to attention. Try not to let that happen, and keep an eye out for the ones carrying lanterns.
Why?
They're unusually keen-eyed. I tried to get close to one and she spotted me well before she should have. It's the same with the Death Hounds. They're both trained to notice anyone who appears out of place.
Ooh, can I get disguise? How do disguises work in this now? I forget. Oh, but if I do mount, that should technically be lower aggro range, right? Aha! Oh, that's just a hiding spot?
You doubt the staff of Magnus's power? Well, this should convince you.
Oh,
Impressive.
Dark Adept Varese.
Child's play. My time is better spent preparing the spells few others can wield with the staff of Magnus.
Perhaps an admirer who wanted to see Naaman alive again? Or is it purely because he's just the best at wielding the staff currently? Okay, he's staging his comeback. You know what the staff of Magnus means with it will have power to enhance the shackles. But same with the staff for Magnus. In fact, not up for debate. I will understand your misgivings. Use your skepticism to your benefit. And speaking of that, there's a prince, a piece of ego for now. Oh, never mind. They're just playing him along. So why revive him? Is it just because he's so capable?
Taking the staff of Magnus from those mages wasn't hard.
Why did we resurrect Prince Naaman? Dark Adept Varese doesn't even like him.
Because no one else can control the staff of Magnus.
Oh.
That staff better be worth dealing with his entitled demands.
Okay, I think I did a pretty good job of not being detected.
There are quite a lot of cultists around here. Hopefully their numbers made them lazy, and you found the information we need.
Letters.
So they brought the prince back from the dead to wield the staff of Magnus. I don't like the sound of that. At least this Dark Adept Varese is as suspicious of him as I am.
We might be able to use that to our advantage.
Name.
Anything else?
Naaman's cooking up something complicated.
The letter from Dark Adept Varese said the staff's power would help enhance the plane meld. Maybe that's what he's working on. The prince sent for his loyalists. I don't think he trusts the worm cult. That seems to be common around this nest.
Can we use their distrust to turn them against each other?
Nothing will drive them apart faster. You need a disguise to enter the Citadel. After you look the part of a cultist, go through the large gates. Then you can ingratiate yourself to the Dark Adept Varese. Offer to do her a favor. Lighten her load.
What sort of disguise?
I'll wager they have Bone Lord armor and apprentice's clothes in this camp. Looking like a high-ranking necromancer is useful, but so is blending in with the underlings. And watch out for the dogs and lantern bearers. No disguise will fool them.
Which disguise would you use?
I'd pick the apprentice's clothes. No need to be flashy when you're trying to remain unnoticed. Of course, many of the eyes would go for the Bone Lords on principle alone.
I think I want the apprentice too,
It's really
yeah.
a matter of taste.
You want me to work with Dark Adept Varese?
If this goes according to plan, you're going to work with both of them. I know what to expect from Prince Naaman. Gaining his trust won't be easy. If you already have the Dark Adept on your side, things might go more smoothly with the prince.
I killed Naaman. I don't know how much he's going to trust me after that.
That's actually a good thing. The prince likes to gloat when he feels strong emotions. If he hates you with the fiery passion I think he does, he won't kill you on sight. But we can deal with that problem after you gain the Dark Adept's trust.
Okay. Is this Bone Lord? I don't want Bone Lord. I want the other one. Oh, I keep my shoulders though.
Step forward, underling, and ask your questions.
Won't fit me.
What? Zazaloch.
I can tell by your expression that you have no idea where you're going. Ask your questions and get your bearings quickly. My time is too precious to waste on raw recruits.
Where can I find Dark Adept Varese?
Your lack of the most basic information reflects poorly on me. You should know that the Dark Adept study is in the building to the left. Not that you can do anything with the information.
Why not?
You think an important personage in the Order such as Dark Adept Varese allows anyone to enter her study? You need a special key. Only those she trusts have access, like me. So, without a key, there is no danger you will annoy the Dark Adept.
How can I get a key?
Rise through the ranks and work hard? This is the Order of the Black Worm, apprentice. You have to earn privilege and respect. But don't worry, there will be plenty of opportunities to show what you're capable of. Now, back to your duties.
Can I not just pickpocket him? Oh, that's a lantern. Come on, get me in range. Hidden officer's accoutrement. Key to inner quarters. We're doing some good old sabotage. Found. Are you a bad one? No, you don't have a torch. You just have a lantern. You have a torch.
Where are the inventory reports? Anyone? How did an apprentice like you get in here? It doesn't matter. Between the preparations for launching our shackle and dealing with Prince Naaman's every whim, I am far too busy for whatever triviality you barged in here to complain about.
I thought I'd offer to take a task off your hands. Sounds like you need some help.
Oh, you're one of those ambitious worms who can never crawl high enough through the ranks. What makes you think I would entrust any of my responsibilities to one such as you?
Let's be friendly. You do so much for the nest already. I really just want to help lighten your load.
That's surprisingly kind of you to say. If you really want to help me, take these vitrified soul crystals to the prison cell in the east. Kill the prisoners, fill the crystals, and bring them to me outside. And do be quick about it.
Can I just kill worms instead?
Tell me, did you fill the vitrified soul crystals with life force from the prisoners? No? Then respectfully, why are you still bothering me? I have pressing matters to attend to.
What are these soul crystals?
Have you been under a rock, worm? Souls suspended in magicka and frozen into a crystalline form. Life energy is the fuel for our shackles and anchors, and the vitrified souls provide an enormous amount of it. So do not drop any of them.
How do I get the souls in the crystals?
You really did just arrive from the mainland, didn't you? We made the crystals so that even the dullest Banekin could release the magic. Just turn them toward the prisoners, and the crystals will do the rest.
What do you mean by shackles and anchors?
The mechanisms through which we pull Cold Harbor into Nirn. Have you not been paying attention? We're assembling a shackle and improving upon its efficiency. I could explain it, but my time is better spent on more productive matters.
What should I know about Prince Naaman?
What should you know? You should know that he is powerful, and that his magic has my full support. He is a guest in this citadel and should be treated like one, but he is not an authority. Do not let him interfere with your orders.
Has that been an issue?
I have gone to great lengths to define my authority and the boundaries of the princes. No one will confuse them again. If there are any issues, come to me or one of my aides. We will be more than pleased to clarify who is in charge here.
Can I kill the...
I do love playing with them before we take their souls.
Worm Slayer Pomptinus Muko.
You dare interrupt me, apprentice? This stubborn Argonian is almost ready for extraction, but I wanted to inflict a little more pain and suffering first.
Dark Adept Varese sent me.
You look like you just heard the call of the Black Worm. Your robes have practically no blood or gore stains, and I doubt you've raised so much as a zombie chicken.
That's why she sent me, to learn from the best.
She did? I mean, right, of course. She often trusts me to train the new recruits. Still, we were in the middle of some important work. Prisoners, don't you know? Well, what did Dark Adept Varese send you down here for?
You need to leave the room. Dark Adept's orders.
And leave an apprentice alone with the prisoners? That's not going to happen. No, unless someone with more authority tells us otherwise, we're going to stay right here and finish what we started.
You only listen to Bone Lords, and I'll find one. Do I actually have to go find a disguise for a Bone Lord? That doesn't seem right.
You so polite and proper. But we weren't done fine. If the Dark Adept sent you, kill the prisoners and take their souls. We'll just have to start over with the next batch.
I don't want to do that. I don't want to kill these people. Wait. I'm not going to do that. Wait. Do I really need to be a Bone Lord for this? Do I restart it just to not have to use the soul gems on them?
I find that the soul energy is...
Pity. One of the hardest...
This one just wants to do her job.
Dispose of the bodies and fetch more prisoners.
Is there really? That feels really bad.
Stop shoring up the ruins until after the shackle is in place. Oh yes, you're the one I sent to the prisoners to fill vitrified soul.
Why couldn't I done it to the guards?
Do you have what I need?
Here are your crystals, filled with freshly harvested souls.
Fast, reliable, and ambitious. Perhaps you are useful after all. We will demonstrate our progress at the amphitheater in the east soon. I want you to assist. You did not assemble the shackles, so your ignorance will be useful. I will see you there.
I don't like that. Like, was I supposed to leave and go get a Bone Lord costume and come back? I'm sure there's no page on this quest yet. Oh, well, actually, hold on. Mate? Maybe not. Maybe? Choice. No, for some reason the Google results shows it does. But that doesn't? Ah. Okay, well. I'm tempted to restart this quest, but it's a long one too at the same time. I don't... Oh, you got disguised
Hope you're
pretty
not surprised to see me. I was never good at sitting still and resting up. It took a few moments to get bored after I wrapped the last of my injuries, so I found my own way inside the Citadel. How'd it go with the Dark Adept?
I think I managed to impress her.
That's better than I hoped for. Knowing that Dark Adept Varese will at least remember you favorably gives us a lot of room to work with after the next part of the plan.
If there's no consequence to killing innocent people like that, I think I'm going to be more upset with this quest. What's the next part?
You need to gain Prince Naaman's trust too. I would do it myself, but he knows me too well. His chambers are through the door to our left. Now that I'm in the Citadel, I can help with whatever task he gives you, so find me when you're done. It's not ideal, but he might not recognize you through your disguise. If he does, change the nature of the conversation. Instead of proving your trustworthiness, lean into your ruthlessness. Let him know he can use you. He won't be able to resist.
Okay, I guess. Quest doesn't.
Oh, good.
This quest
You're
doesn't.
done with Dark Adept Varese. Come here.
This quest feels a little buggy too. Like things aren't quite right. I don't know how to describe it. Like the cues aren't correct in weird ways.
Keep sweeping. There are centuries of grime in the grout. You. I thought of this moment often. I dreamed of tracking you down and silencing the pleas for mercy as they flowed from your throat. Yet, here you are, my sister's champion, wearing the colors of the Black Worm. How times have changed.
You're working with the cult too.
I said you were wearing their garb. I never said you were working with them. But even if you were, that would not be enough to save you from my ire. I will have my revenge.
You could kill me, sure. But then you'd lose your greatest asset in this worm nest.
My greatest asset? You? My sister's faithful lackey? And yet you were surprisingly useful to my sister. Almost doggedly so. If your morals have crumbled to the point where you joined this sorry lot, you could be useful. Possibly.
What would you have me do?
I know a spy has infiltrated the fortress. Do not ask me for proof. We both know that even a well-trained simpleton can cause a lot of damage without being seen. Bring me the spy and I will consider letting you live.
Okay. Do I have to rat out Cariel? Is this all because I didn't dress up as a Bone Lord?
You're still alive. I wasn't sure how badly death would affect Prince Naaman's self-control. How did the meeting go? Did he give you a task to complete?
He knows there's a spy in the fortress. He wants me to bring them to him.
It was only a matter of time before Prince Naaman caught on to us. The good thing is that he hasn't connected you to the spy. We could dress someone in my clothes and give them my amulet from Queen Irene. Pass them off as an eye of the Queen.
Are you suggesting we put someone in your place?
Something like that. Find someone roughly my size and guide them back to me. Tell them whatever you have to, but isolate them and knock them out. I'll handle the rest.
Roughly her size, huh? Well, she's a wood elf. Probably not you. Big noise. Honestly, it might be this one.
I saw you talking to Prince Naaman a little while ago. Dark Adept Varese disapproves of that sort of thing.
Actually, let me talk to each of them to see which one I like the least.
Dark Adept Varese only gives me as much work as I can handle. It's not my fault I can handle more than most.
Things were better in this camp before Prince Naaman's entourage arrived. They're just more mouths to feed.
Why do you hate them so much?
Just look at them. They've never known a day of work in their lives. And they still look down their noses at those of us who actually put in the effort to see success. If I had my say, I'd tell them all to camp outside the fortress walls.
I saw you talking to Prince Naaman.
Well, she seems to love Naaman, or at least want to keep me away.
Dark Adept Varese only gives me as much.
I mean, she has the only interesting dialogue, so I'm thinking her.
Things were.
Come with
Just
me.
Look at them. Why? Do you have a plan to do something with the Loyalists?
Let's just say I know what it's like to be ordered around.
It's different when it's done by someone you respect. Prince Naaman's followers have done nothing to earn my loyalty. Show me what you want. I can already taste their misery.
Okay. Wait, where is she? Where did she go? Oh, over here.
LaRousse? Someone will pay.
Well, well. Let's take.
Oh, this was the guy at the entrance.
She looks to be about the right size and build. Maybe a touch taller than me, but my clothes should fit her well enough. In a moment, we'll have a convincing Eye of the Queen to parade before Prince Naaman.
Did you kill Loris?
Who? The worm cultist? I had to do something to distract the cultist you chose. I'd say this was a fairly successful distraction. Don't lose sleep over his death. I made it as quick as I could.
Will looking like an eye be enough to fool Prince Naaman?
Unfortunately not, which is why I wrote a letter to Dark Adept Varese. We'll wrap the letter around my official Eye of the Queen amulet, and you can stash them in the cultist's clothes. The prince can't ignore 3 pieces of evidence.
You wrote a letter?
To plant the seeds of suspicion. Prince Naaman was raised in a noble court. He believes everyone is out to betray him. It's his greatest fear. He won't question that Dark Adept Varese is working with the eyes of the Queen.
Why will the cultists go along with our plan?
We'll administer a potion that will impair her speech. Talk to her when she wakes up, and as soon as the potion starts working, take her to Prince Naaman. You'll bear the brunt of his questions, but she won't be able to disagree with you.
I don't feel comfortable taking away her ability to speak.
She's a worm cultist. It's nice that you have room in your heart for compassion and mercy, but these are cold-blooded killers. She'd kill you in a heartbeat if your positions were reversed. Plant the letter and my amulet. We don't have time to waste.
Oh, okay. Okay.
What happened?
You feel alright? Something hit your head really hard.
Was it one of the loyalists? There was a corpse, and my clothes. Whose clothes are these? I wasn't wearing this before. My voice, my throat, it doesn't feel right. Something's wrong with me. What's happening?
Come with me, I'll get you some help. Oh, I don't like this.
The prince's quarters.
Like, I really don't like this quest. It feels horrible.
I have been returned to the mortal plane for less than a fortnight, and already my sister sends her eyes to watch my every move. Can I go nowhere without meddling scrutiny? So, this is the spy. Are you certain it isn't one of the eye's tricks?
Yeah, I caught her.
How did you manage it?
I was lucky and hit her over the head when she wasn't looking.
I can see you spared no concern for her well-being. She is still alive. That gives us an opportunity to be sure of your work. I only hope she is not too disoriented to be forthcoming.
What are you gonna do?
I want to interrogate this supposed spy for myself. Kindly get out of my way and let me pry the truth from her lips. I am of the same royal line as your queen. Tell me your mission here.
Oh, she can't talk at all.
Nothing? Silence protects no one. Search her. Glean what you can from her pockets. What did you find? Bring those here. This is outrageous.
What's wrong?
I was born for power, trained to lead my people into another age of prosperity. Yet every time I move to do that, my sister finds a way to snatch my birthright from me. If Dark Adept Varese was part of this, she will regret it.
What are you gonna do?
It's not what I'm going to do. It's what you are going to do. Kill the Eye of the Queen.
Okay.
Not in here. Do you have any idea how difficult it is to get a ruined citadel up to my standards? Take it to the room upstairs. It hasn't been cleaned yet. And bring me proof once it's done.
Oh boy. Why did my clothes...
My voice. You did this. Well, you made up your mind. Or do I have any say in my fate?
You heard the prince.
You don't know anything about me. The worm cult was supposed to be different, but you're just like everyone else. Well, go on. Try it. But when I defeat you and sneak out of here, no one will ever catch me again.
I'm curious.
Really? You're just going to let me go? I misjudged you. Thank you.
Why couldn't I spare the prisoners?
Here. The prince said he
Oh, maybe I could have gotten both disguises from the
better than
start.
some blood.
I didn't think about that.
Did you do as I asked, or should I prepare for yet another in a long line of disappointments?
Here's your proof.
I see. Well, I suppose you can be useful to me after all. Leave me. I have much to consider. If Dark Adept Varese is involved in this plot against me, I need to prepare.
Yeah, I don't... This quest is kind of all over the place, too. And there was, like, zero introduction to the prince being back. Like, he's just back. That's it. Take it at face value. Like, this feels like something that should have been a main quest.
You still look alive. I'm beginning to think you have more luck than I do. How was your meeting with the ever-aloof prince? Did he believe our ruse?
He's not convinced that Dark Adept Varese is against him, but he trusts me.
Don't worry. We'll break any remaining goodwill between the Dark Adept and the prince. I need you to steal something from the nearby loyalists. Something small but identifiable. Like a dagger.
Are we gonna kill someone with it and blame the prince?
Not kill someone, no. But you're close. We'll use it to turn the Dark Adept against Naaman and his loyalists. Destroying the prince's trust will be a little harder. He's clever. He won't believe anything unless he sees it with his own eyes.
Can we get Dark Adept Varese to confirm Prince Naaman's suspicions for us?
I have an imprinting crystal that you could use to make a record of a short conversation. If the prince sees me, a known eye, talking to Varese, that may work. Once you have a dagger, hide it near the tents upstairs and activate the crystal.
Okay.
Between the Dark Adept and the prince's need for control, I didn't expect this to go as well as it has. Get the dagger and record my interaction with Varese. We need that for this plan to come together.
Why didn't you expect things to go smoothly?
You infiltrated a worm cult nest. You earned the trust of two very powerful figures in that nest. Then you convinced Prince Naaman that an Eye of the Queen would let herself get captured. Even if I wasn't injured, that'd be a lot to ask of me.
Don't forget I also stole their clothes.
Right from under their noses. That's what I mean. We've already done so many things that stealing a disguise from the middle of their camp didn't even get noticed. And don't get me wrong, there's a lot left to do. But it's going well.
Okay. Embellished dagger. Okay. Wouldn't it be engraved? How do you embellish a dagger? Do you say it's bigger than a dagger?
Dark Adept Varese?
What is it?
What will happen to Prince Naaman after the spell works?
Eventually, the same thing that happens to anyone who is no longer useful.
But what about your agreement?
The agreement is a convenience, nothing more.
Well, that's... We didn't have to lie about anything. That's just such damning evidence right there.
I talked as long as I dared, but that was as far as I could take that conversation without it looking suspicious. Did you capture it on the crystal?
Yep.
Good. I didn't want to think of a way to have that conversation again. Now, we need to hurry. Throw the crystal somewhere the prince's loyalists will find it, and get to the shackle. You need to sabotage it before the demonstration.
How?
You don't need to do anything drastic. In fact, I prefer you keep this on the subtle side. Remove a few linchpins or disrupt the spells that make the plane meld possible. Just remember to plant the dagger you took from Naaman's loyalists.
Where should I throw the imprinting crystal?
You don't need to search too hard to find the perfect spot to toss the imprinting crystal. Somewhere over there will do. Then you can get to the fun work. Not many can say they've sabotaged a worm cult shackle.
Where can I find the shackle?
In the amphitheater just up those stairs. With all the evil-looking mechanisms scattered around, I'm not surprised you had to ask. One thing I can say about these worm cultists is that their world-ending devices definitely look the part.
Do you know how the shackle works?
Not exactly. I know it somehow pulls one world into another, but I don't need to totally understand it to keep it from working. Destroying a mechanism as complex as a shackle is not as difficult as getting it to work in the first place.
And sabotaging a few pieces will be enough to break it.
Destabilizing something that big? It really won't take more than a few minor adjustments. After that, the shackle will break itself.
You know why she's holding a demonstration?
If she's as clever as I think she is, the demonstration serves multiple purposes. She needs to confirm that nothing's gone wrong while they build this piece of the shackle, and the cultists would appreciate a success.
Why do you say that?
On top of everything, they're dealing with the prince and his loyalists. The worm cult doesn't work well with anyone, especially not demanding high elf nobles. I wouldn't be surprised if tensions were high in this nest.
Okay, so throw the crystal, then go to the shackle, break it, put a knife down. So demanding. Ooh. What else do we need to do to Shabbat? Shabbat. Oh. Go somewhere less suspicious. Okay.
No more delays. You there. Start the demonstration.
Oh, I guess I'm doing it.
What just happened?
Dark Adept! I found a loyalist dagger near the equipment!
What is the meaning of this? Your servants were ordered to stay far from our mechanisms.
You suspect my loyal subjects? They would never act without my orders.
So, you admit you were involved?
This is out of hand. Talk to me when you can be civil.
Gather in the northern cellar. Prince Naaman will pay.
Oh, you guys are pretty dumb.
We're close. Go to Prince Naaman. I'll keep an eye on the Dark Adept and meet you inside afterward.
You gonna just yell at me across the courtyard? That's fine.
I never trusted the prince. But this goes directly against our agreement. I will see that high elf and all his followers dropped into the darkest pits of Cold Harbor. They will know nothing but pain for this betrayal.
How you can do that?
Ignore your fear of the Staff of Magnus and prepare for battle. Gather in the northern chamber of the cellar. We will purge the prince's loyalists from our fortress and make that traitor Naaman wish he'd stayed dead.
What about the staff?
Are you afraid? Don't be. The cowardly are better to us dead than alive. And I will not hesitate to add your life to our power. Steel yourself. Soon we rid this fortress of Naaman's presence.
Okay, I'm just gonna... Don't mind me, I'm walking in here for no particular reason.
Show me what it contains.
But what about your agreement?
The agreement is a convenience, nothing more.
Howdy.
Everywhere I go, there is always someone waiting to rip hope from my grasp. I thought Dark Adept Varys at least would hold to our agreement. But now I see such thinking was in error.
What are you gonna do?
Dig up those simpering worms and give them the death they so clearly long for. I'll start with the Dark Adept, but none of the black worms will be safe. Not on this island. I have the power of the Staff of Magnus, and a second life's worth of rage.
You think you can punish every worm cultist on Solstice?
I know I can. If you decide to stand against me, I will not hesitate to unleash my carefully restrained fury on you as well. No one, not even the Worm Cult, gets to betray Prince Naaman and live.
There's a lot of Worm Cult here, enough to stop attempt a plane meld. You're gonna stop them?
Neither of us are fools. We know the Stirk Fellowship is uprooting these necromancers. The Worm Cult will crumble even if I have to debase myself by working alongside others. I would even fight by your side, if you'd fight by mine. Think on it.
I mean, I guess Prince Naaman wasn't strictly an evil guy. He was just selfish. So if he comes back after this, I guess it wouldn't be that bad. I don't know.
Dark Adept Varese is preparing an attack against Naaman and his loyalists even as we speak. How about the prince? Did he
He
find
did become more evil after dying, and then he got better, I guess? Naaman found the recording. He's really upset about this betrayal.
Perfect. If we can take the staff and use it to petrify Prince Naaman, we rid Nirn of one of the most power-hungry egotists to ever walk. The Staff of Magnus will be secure, and the Worm Cult will be crippled. Good way to end a mission.
Wait, you want to petrify Prince Naaman? What about Dark Adept Varese?
The shackle is already out of commission. They're not going to be able to fix it for a long time. Wait. Don't tell me you feel bad for Prince Naaman.
A little bit.
Even if he swayed you, this is your moment to choose. Make a stand. Fight on the side of reason.
He promised to hunt down all the worm cultists on Solstice.
You believe him? You should know better than anyone how dangerous Prince Naaman can be. You're the one who killed him after all.
I'm not sure. I'm gonna have to think about it.
Prince Naaman's loyalists are gathering on the southern side of the cellar. We need to move or we won't be able to catch them off guard. Are you ready?
Do I actually get to... Oh, I'm gonna make a choice. Probably the bad choice, but I'm gonna make this choice.
Will you join me against Dark Adept Varese? Answer quickly, for time is short and I have a battle to win.
I have some questions.
My time is precious, but if it means gaining another ally against Dark Adept Varese, I'll spare a few moments. Make them worth my while.
So why'd you agree to help the worm cult?
It's not like you gave me much choice. You left me dead and stranded in the depths of Cold Harbor. Varese offered me a way to escape, to lead the life I was trained for. Despite what you think the orrery showed, I am not a monster.
You were working to undermine Queen Irene.
My sister put the needs of her dominion over the Isles. She will never be Empress of Tamriel, but she could have been Queen of the High Elves. She made her choice. I want a chance to make mine.
What would you do with your chance?
From childhood, I prepared for the weight of leadership. I can do it. I can be a great monarch. If that never happens, what was it all for? My life was meaningless. Maybe that dream will return once I exact my revenge.
Now, when you say exact your revenge, do you mean on your sister or on these guys? Why do you want me to fight with you?
My loyalists are many things, but they fall in line too easily. I need someone in this fight who will act without checking their every action with me first. You know what deceits the cult is capable of. You cannot still follow them.
Sure.
Meet me in the northern wing of the cellar, and we will uproot Varese and her underlings. This nest will crumble.
I mean, this is a chance for redemption. I'm all about that. Oh, just... Is everything just hostile now? Okay. Works for me. Enjoy my tentacles.
You belong with us! What are you doing with this pompous oath?
They have the good sense to recognize power. This is more than I can say for you.
Oh, she can do a Bone Colossus thing. Never mind.
Riddance. Meet me outside.
You.
We have much to discuss.
A word before your precious prince spots me. I hope you're pleased with yourself.
Prince Naaman is a powerful ally against the Worm Cult.
He's also an incredibly dangerous enemy to the Aldmeri Dominion. Your decision allows him to roam free with the Staff of Magnus. What happens if he decides to join up with some other ambitious, power-hungry villains?
Promised me that he had no other plans right now apart from destroying the worm cult.
And you believed him? You'd better be right about this. If he so much as kills an innocent or looks at the Isles again, I'll hold you personally accountable.
I kind of... You know what? I didn't like the beginning of this quest, but if this ending is really as like diverse as it seems, I do like it. Are we friends?
You emerge from the battlefield without your shadow. Don't look so surprised. I am adept at spotting eyes where they don't belong. I should be furious, but you chose me over Cariel. I think we can still make the most of our tentative alliance.
You knew about Cariel?
I heard her voice as I left the cellar. I should strike you down for your manipulations, but I am satisfied with this ending. I assume Cariel did not want you to help me.
She wanted me to fight you and take the staff.
So it was all about the Staff of Magnus. No, it must be deeper than that. She probably wanted me dead as well. Cariel's ire is a fearsome thing to behold. I am grateful that you chose to fight by my side.
After everything, you don't deserve to die again.
I appreciate that. I cannot describe the
I remember I saw you there.
torture I experienced after death. It was beyond what I imagined possible. Anything would be preferable to that. What we did to Varese was a comparable mercy.
You mentioned joining others fighting the worm cult before. Did you mean it?
If the Sturk Fellowship accepts my help, I will be happy to lend it. Even without their blessing, I know you. When your final battle with the worm cult arrives, I will lend my strength to your cause. Of that, you have my word.
All I have is your word?
There is one other thing. I assume Cariel promised to compensate you for your time. She cannot be pleased that her plan fell apart. No, I am sure she refused to pay you. Luckily for you, I am a prince and can cover the cost of your labor.
I did a total 180 on this quest. I'm still not happy about the Argonian sacrifice stuff, but I like the conclusion.
Dark Adept Varese's plot against me has failed. She never stood much of a chance, but it is still good to be done with her. Once the worm cult pays for their treatment of me, then I can work toward my true purpose.
Your true goal?
After the worm cult, there will be time to resurrect my dream of rulership. I would extend an invitation to you, but the truth is, I do not trust you. I witnessed your loyalties change too many times to believe any word of fealty you may utter.
Where do you plan to rule?
I would not concern myself with that question if I were you. It will be a long time before I grow bored of making worm cultists squeal. My future kingdom remains a dream, vague and formless. The worm cult, meanwhile, is tangible and real.
I do like this. He genuinely has a chance for redemption, and he doesn't seem to be squandering it immediately. Huh. I'm surprised. Oh, do I still have a disguise on? Do I... Wait. What? How do I get rid of this now? Because they got rid of the disguise system, didn't they? If I do a different costume on and off, will that get rid of it? No. How do I have to get hit? Have I just not gotten hit? No, I've definitely gotten hit. There we go. Yeah, because they got rid of the costume system, but I don't know how to remove a costume if they got rid of the system. It's weird. Oh, there's a plane meld over there. Okay, let's travel on. I might call it here for now because this has been quite a long session. But let me at least get to like a shrine. I think there's one down this road. What is this place? Zulhaj. I'm assuming that's quest related. I do want to stop by the group dungeon, or the public dungeon. Because apparently there's the old farm items to do a collectible thing. So I'll do a quick stop there and go from that point, I guess. I think it's actually right there, isn't it? Callandvale Gardens. Alright, yeah, I'm gonna call it here for now, so thanks for joining me. I'm back, I'll have the next stuff up real soon, but until then, bye.